Welcome to day 86 of the journey. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about inspiration and how I chose the nutrition plan that I'm using. So, back in mid 2015, Jurassic World came out. And then the year before that, Guardians of the Galaxy came out. Now, Chris Pratt stars in those as a big hunky dude. He had to lose a lot of weight and put on a lot of muscle for the role. So back around that time, you saw this post on social media. It was a side by side photo of him. One was him in his Parks and Rec days at the beach with the gut hanging out, and then the other one was him in the gym sporting a six pack, and the caption in the photo said this was a 6 month transformation. And I said, wow, that's inspiring. How do I do that? I want to do that. So a lot of people would probably say at that point, well, what kind of lifts was he doing? How much cardio was this guy doing? Like, was there a lot of big lifts that were going on? What kind of weights was he lifting? I framed my question a little differently. I said to myself, who was his nutritionist? What kind of foods was he eating? How much was he eating in order to gain lean mass and lose all of that weight? 60 pounds in only 6 months. That is not easy to do. So, the internet being a very wonderful thing, I did a little digging. And turns out that his nutritionist is named Phil Goglia, Goglia, Phil Goglia. Did a little more digging, and this guy is a former bodybuilder who currently works as a nutritionist. He is a nutritionist for a lot of celebrities today, like basically all the Avengers use this guy. He's really famous in Hollywood for giving people results. So, a little more digging. Um, I looked into what it would cost to hire this guy. I don't make that kind of cash. No, okay. So I thought to myself, wait a second. I know this is expensive, but if he can take Chris Pratt and turn him into Star Lord, can I do something here? What can I do? More digging. Turns out Phil Goglia has a book. It's called Turn Up the Heat, and it outlines a nutrition plan that is customized based on your body type and your metabolism. Uh, so I bought it. And this is my copy of the book back from 2015. It's worn, it's dog-eared. I've got bookmarks all in it. It's got little bits of like food stuck in the pages and stuff. It's a good book though. It outlines a plan that works. So why am I not Chris Pratt fit right now? Because that's where my internet paleontology was coming into play in the first place. Why that book is so well worn? Why am I having to lose weight now? Well, this book works really well if you stick to the plan. That's the key. It's not an easy plan to stick to. Easy is frozen pizzas. Easy is pizza bites from the freezer. Easy is ice cream. It's Chinese takeout. It's McDonald's. It takes an active effort to stick to this plan. So I do it for a few weeks, maybe 4 or 5 weeks, 7 or 8 weeks. You know, stop following the plan afterward. So it was always very gradual. I'd maybe miss one day, maybe after that, just a few days here or there. I'd maybe go out with friends, eat a little bit too much, drink a little bit too much. Miss a couple days, and eventually just fall off. It was very hard for me to stick to the plan because I would always want to go back and move to what was easy. It didn't take an active effort. It was not something that I would call intentional eating. So if this would always happen to me in the past, what's the difference this time? What's to prevent me from just going back to what I always have done every time I have tried to lose weight in this manner successfully, but it has always come back? So was it really successful? What prevents me from falling off? That's a great question, and I think a good topic for another video. So, with that said, thank you, Chris Pratt and Phil Golia, for giving me inspiration all those years ago, continuing to give me inspiration even today, and proving to me that this journey is worthwhile and this plan works if I persevere and I am intentional in my plan. Keep moving forward.